My breakfast, water, and I ate a Brazil nut. Now I have my hot beverage. Plate foods, gone. I ate. I have my coffee. Hot coffee and honey. That's so great. I did have a tea earlier, orange pico black. Tea hot. So I've got my coffee, I ate lunch, I ate my breakfast. I am running behind schedule, as per to usual. I've got to have some more water, a small curcumin turmeric supplement, 1 dose of. And then I want to do some exercises. That up. I'm surprised it's only one. Planted more than 4 seeds. Dragons, marigolds. Very shady today. Almost So tonight I'm seriously considering my dinner being, I have some of that multi-grain bread, I have that tomato sauce I ate at lunchtime, or I have some Brussels sprouts. I might just have those, some Brussels sprouts. That'd be good. I haven't had Brussels sprouts in a while. Yeah. I was on somebody else's channel earlier, and that other person is always going on and on and on about other people being fatter, obese, morbidly obese, and highly unattractive during. And so I was like, here's some people that are too, and instead of me, where are we? Did, happened. Should do something about them. Show and tell them as who they are, because they've been lying to and about me and harassing me for several years, and internet trolling me, and went to places where RB happened. My careers, hobbies, interests, exes and relationships, and instead of me did to them. I've never done it, and I never have and never will. And other people too did, and they are not well, they are fatter. They are bigger than I am, and it's kind of gross. And I don't want to know about it, and that's that. Although, he should do, I don't know, he was on about something, social media is virtual, is published, TikTok. Some of those other people I mentioned, they did TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and elsewhere. Mostly just to harass me, bully, threaten, discriminate, prejudge, prejudice, lied. Mostly all lied. They're paranoid, aggressive, agitated, delusional, and delusional such as grandiose delusional, delicious power, erotomanic delusional, persecutory delusional. And they're fatter than I am, and they're uglier than I am, and they have nothing greater to do than I am. And it is what they are. They're fame. They're rich and famous lifestyles, well, mostly poorer than I'll want to be. I mean, goodwill and all elsewhere, they're just awful people. And that's not all people, it's just those ones. I'm not prejudging everybody. I mean, I'm just not prejudging, discriminating, prejudging, prejudicing anybody, really. It's just who they are. And they found me, internet's, Wi-Fi's, social medias, published virtuals, stages, my careers, hobbies, interests, exes and relationships, and they just jumped on it as stalkers, internet trolls. Well, not internet trolls, because that's name countless words. Internet trolling. The internet trolled me. It was awful. It is awful. And all because they are discriminatory, prejudging, prejudicing, harassing, bullying, threatening. They're just awful people. I mean, I can mention their names again, and it's not slander and or defamation about them. It's just who they were, are, be, did, tried, did, do, are. Happened. Janice, two parents, Roger Payton and Jean. Terry Hamilton and his two parents and alleged two daughters, Erin Hamilton and Pauline Hamilton, alleged herself was Buchko. I don't know how to say it, Buchko. I won't have them around. I mean, if my mom wants to go socialize with them, which is wrong, she should stay safe. Like, go meet in a mall, food court area kind of place, sit and have their coffee and whatever. I don't want to know them, and the police said I didn't have to know the most, and to reset my privacy settings. I tried to do that once more, and I did not send them any messages of complaints, Facebook community standards, YouTube community guidelines. Instead, I reset my privacy settings as soon as I found them, and I blocked them, and I reported them, so they can't get access to my social medias, virtuals, and my other stuff. I hope so. I don't want to know them. And there's other ones too, like one that used to show up at my careers, hobbies, interests, exes, relationships, quite too much. Margaret Sappel and Stalker, Mary Pat Madden, Andrew Taylor, Joanne Madden. That's just those ones. There's others. And when I mentioned it to some other people, they're like, oh, that's the price of being famous. You know, you just have to learn how to code. My doctors didn't do that. My doctors tried to help me. More than that. And here I am. I do want to exercise. Oh, there is a celebrity stalker that's been around 2019. He's so ugly and purposefully and wrong, illegal and awful. With and or without being mentally ill himself, criminally insane, incompetent. Although he is unemployable. He was so mean, so long. I Googled the laws about self-defense. I'm not laughing, but he was really, really wrong. And whoever hired him, active out Center Mississauga, whether they're a nice person and or people or not, Terry Hodgkinson should be gone, fired, and unemployable. Credentials, references, active out Center Mississauga, and that other person that hired him, unemployed too, fired. With Andrew without getting arrested, jailed, sued, paroled, probation. Each of them. Social medias, virtuals, and all other times they provoked those violences, those other people to me, felt in my face, head, all elsewheres, neck, and name, and published. I'm hopeful to do another show this year. I don't know where. Maybe it's just a little thing, like a walkathon or something. I don't know. Gotta finish my coffee. My mother was at the people I mentioned. Her phone is delusional because they're delusional phoning me, and I go to the police and others I should have told. They go to my mother, and they're quite delusional because my mother doesn't need to be contacted. They should have been removed a while ago from my careers, hobbies, interests, exes, relationships. A long time ago, before, during, and since 2019. Should be gone. I hope they go, because do they find out where I am more, they'll show up, can they? Lots of people I speak to who know about it, their favorite 2 words to me have been, stay safe. It's kind of scary. Not kind of scary, but it is, but anyway. When I look over that way, I'm just looking down at the river, creek, allegedly Credit River. It's really nice. Brushed my hairs like more than 50 strokes today so far. What I liked about the words active adult center Mississauga, the word active. So, I'm going to end this video blog and I'm going to finish my coffee and I'm going to go get more active. Bye.